Going on YouTube, Cloverbells here back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're going to be hopping back into the rank ladder to showcase our Lunala Ursaluna team, also known as what I call it, the Double Luna team. So this is a team that was one of our 8 rentals for the month of May, and MiggleVGC was able to use it, and he won a regulationG tournament with it, which is hence the reason why we're featuring it here today. If you want to take a peek at the tournament, we're going to link in the video description below. But again, shoutouts to Miggle for once again getting another good, strong result with a Clover team. So the idea with Lunala this time around is I feel like it's in a pretty decent spot at the moment, right? Because with the rise of fighting types, you know, and like Zamazenta and even Koraidon, for example, ghost typing looks pretty good right now. And then at the same time, Calyrex-Shadow is on the downtrend a little bit. So Lunala does benefit off of both of those trends in that sense, right? Because again, you can't really click a fighting move into a ghost type. So that's really cool. And then from there, you're just an aggressive Trick Room setter, right? Now, because a lot of Trick Room setters, they don't really deal damage. But Lunala, as a restricted, not only sets Trick Room, but it also deals damage, which is really, really nice. Okay, and it's a very standard set here with Moongeist Beam, Meteor Beam, Trick Room, and Wide Guard. Okay, so it's nice little support tech, of course, with Wide Guard, one of the most important moves in regulationG. And the way we EV this Lunala is we can survive one Astral Barrage with the Shadow Shield intact at full HP. So that was the EV spread that I chose to make Lunala, and it has come into play for Miggle a little bit, and he's able to pretty much survive on a sliver of health, get up the Trick Room, and then from there, potentially just steamroll there because the Lunala is broken as an offensive threat, right? Then after that, it's a very standard Incineroar set with safety goggles, with the parting shot and fake out. Of course, you know, just letting Lunala set up with Intimidate and the fake out pressure is important. And then from there, you can always click parting shot to not only just weaken the opponent, but then pivot in your other Trick Room setters, like, Trick Room abusers like the Amoongus, the Ursaluna, or even the Raging Bolt. And this one's a Flare Blitz set. No Will-O-Wisp here, but that's okay, because we have Lunala for our fighting types that do have the Clear Amulet set. And Calyrex, again, you know, we always have something for that. Again, we have Wide Guard, we have a Ghost type for it, so we're in a decent spot against Calyrex Ice Rider as well. Then over here, we have the Amoongus. So, you know, Lunala, Instant, Amoongus, that was the core of the team. You know, bulky, aggressive Trick Room setter, along with a defensive backbone, an Instant or an Amoongus. Amoongus, again, clicking Spore and Trick Room is very detrimental. Pollen Puff to heal the Lunala and get the Shadow Shield back is important. Then you can apply Spore Pressure. You can click Redirection support with Rage Powder. Amoongus is, again, very classic standard support Pokemon. Then over here, we have the Choice Scarf Urshifu. Again, just to offer a fast mode of the team. You know, it does great damage in the rain. And then with the Choice Scarf, you outspeed Flutter, you outspeed Calyrex-Shadow Rider. And then Terra Water lets you deal a little bit more damage along with keeping the speed of the Choice Scarf. And then you have a pivot move in U-turn as well. So you can even do like Lunala, Urshifu leads, you know, set up Trick Room, then go for that fast U-turn, get a little bit of chip damage, and then go into something like Ursaluna, Raging Bolt, or, you know, whatever it is you want. Speaking of Ursaluna, again, ground normal, not bad. Again, that's pretty good into Miraidon, and that's also pretty decent into Calyrex-Shadow Rider. Hence the reason why Blood Moon Ursaluna is also really running rampant. Okay, this one has Swords Dance, of course. So this way, if Incineroars want to come in and pivot and intimidate you, you can always click Swords Dance. But most times, again, Headlong Rush, Facade, doing so much damage. Sometimes the Intimidate just doesn't really matter all that much. But you have the option to click it. And again, also good synergy with Amoongus, protecting it from fighting type attacks, protecting it from water type attacks, protecting it from grass type attacks too. Amoongus, Ursaluna is very, very good together. And then, because you're taking so much burn chip, you can always just heal it right back with something like Pollen Puff, right? Then the Raging Bolt here gives us something, a pretty decent answer to something like Kyogre and other Urshifus, for example. Again, Snarl pressure is really nice. Thunderclap, a nice little priority move, regardless of Trick Room or Tailwind. And then Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, relatively standard stab moves. It's a bulky Raging Bolt. It's meant to survive ice type attacks from the Chenpao. Can live one Glacial Lance from Adamant 252 Calyrex Ice Rider. So do with that calc with what you will. But Raging Bolt, again, with that supportive Snarl set with the AV is also quite nice on a Trick Room team like this with Lunala. All right, so that's the team. So hopefully we get some cool wins on ladder with this. And at the same time, if you're interested in building your own team for regulationG. Sign up for coaching on the channel. Tier 3 sub gets you a one-on-one session with me. You can message me on Discord afterwards, and then we can build the team that you want and the way you like it. And again, regionals are coming up for Los Angeles, so if that is something you're interested in, feel free to sign up. Again, if you click the video description below or in the pinned comment, there is a link to join the channel for that tier 3 sub. And then from there, let's get you what you need. All right, but without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. All right, we got a Miraidon team with the Iron Bundle and Gouging Fire 2. Okay, so Trick Room looks pretty good. He does have the Garganacl, okay, and that's gonna give him the edge over something like the Amoongus. This is where something like Ursaluna is gonna really help me out here. I feel like he's forced to bring the Garganacl. Otherwise, he kind of just outruns me. Now, that being said, he does have a couple water types there. But how do I want to do this? I can't really lead Incin, right? Because he's just going to bring the Okidogi stuff. So maybe the play is to lead these guys. Let's do like Lunala Amoongus, right? Then we'll hard switch into Ursaluna in the back. And then it's also pretty tough. I think I can go Raging Bolt here in the Trick Room setting. Just because if he's going to be, utilizing the terrain, then then I can benefit from that from Raging Bolt. Now, I do have to keep in mind that I can't click Spore if he's going to hard swap the Miraidon or just simply lead with it, right? Because I can't really remove the terrain, but that's okay. Amoongus has 3 other good moves that it can click, all things considered. So there's the Okidogi and Miraidon. So that's a great lead for him, just in case I let Incin. And then now I can't even technically sleep. Now, what's pretty interesting here. Okay, again, I can go. I feel like I can live everything, all things considered, especially when he zaps. Do I live a double up? Is the question. Okay, if I click Trick Room, yeah, I 100% go for Trick Room. I can redirect things. Okay, and then I can't Spore, but I can switch in the Ursaluna now. Okay, then that would be a play. I don't think he can. You know what? This actually looks pretty safe. You know what? I'm going to do it right now. This is a bold play for me, but I'm doing it. Let's try. So, Amoongus, thanks for dropping in, of course, but we're going to go Ursaluna here. And it is my anticipate. Yeah, see, we should be able to live this. Okay, so he's Life Orb, and he's going for high horsepower. Okay, so we get the Trick Room up, and now Ursaluna is also locked in. All things, and then everything here is weak to ground, so that's nice. We are on the clock here, more or less. But I do have options. I can click Meteor Beam. Okay, into this thing, and then I can also hit the Okidogi with a ground type move, right? So I think I will do that. It's not gonna kill, right? So that's the other thing I have to be concerned about. I can click Meteor Beam here, and I can click the Headlong Rush into the Okidogi here. And it all depends on how he decides to do this. So Miraidon clicks Protect, that's okay. But does the Okidogi have Protect, or is it simply Assault Vest here? Alright, so we should be able to pick up this KO here on the Okidogi. So we do. That's good. Okay, and again, he did click Protect, but we still get a special attack boost. So, still fine. Alright. Okay, we get the special attack boost. And now whatever comes in, now we can technically be aggressive on the Miraidon slot. And then whatever comes in next, we can use the Lunala here. Alright, Ursaluna is on a little bit of a timer, but still fine. Okay, there's the Garganacl. Okay. So we brought everything against Amoongus. Right? So, simply put, again, because what I have in the back, I have Raging Bolt. So actually, the Garganacl is a little bit of a threat, and he can outspeed. But what else does he have in the back? Okay. It's not a whole lot, so I kind of want to just double in on that slot. So I'm just going to go Moongeist Beam over here. and I will go for the Headlong Rush over here as well. Let's see what happens. So he's swapping in, so something is taking the double up here. And it is going to be the Ogerpon. So we will... like, he brought everything against Amoongus. There is a Terrassalization going out. It's probably Terra Grass. Alright. Oh, it's fighting! Wait a minute. Uh oh, goodbye Ursaluna. I think. But anyway, we doubled in on this slot. So, he's faster. He gets the Click Sulk here. So, there goes my special attack boost. But, that's fine. Alright, Headlong Rush comes out. A little bit of chip damage into Ogre. And we do get the double up here. And we are able to pick up. So, I would imagine Miraidon protects next turn. Okay. Okay, so that's good here. And now I can technically click Facade into the Garganacl. More or less. Somewhat. Alright, Ursaluna is a little bit of on a timer. But again, still fine. Still okay. The Salt Cure. Again, it's dealing damage, but still okay. And because he Terra'd, that means Miraidon cannot. And Miraidon probably just clicks Protect here. Alright, and the Electric Terrain is running out soon. He's got 2 more turns. I've got 2 more turns of Trick Room. So, he Terra'd this thing. So I'm just going to hit it super hard. And, you know, just pretty much call it, right? That's all I can really say. Unless he has some other secret move that I'm not aware of. He does have Recover, but for what? He does have Sulk here. Alright. And again, he did reveal Life Orb, so I know he has Protect. Yep, see, there it is. Okay, so this is a pretty easy play. Alright, as long as Ursaluna can live this, we should be alright. Oh, he's going for Body Press. Alright, Ursaluna, never mind. You're going down here. Okay. So he has Body Press. Holy cow. Okay, 1 more turn of Trick Room. And 1 more turn of Terrain. Okay, so here's the Moongeist Beam. Coming out here. That's such good damage, bro. That's very good damage. And it's Citrus Berry too. Okay. So, couple options. Okay, again, Salt Cure taking its toll. I am on a little bit of a time here, but still 1 more turn of Trick Room. Okay, and then eventually Moongus can do the job and click Spore. Alright, so he just protected. So here comes Raging Bolt. And again, I can just remove the Miraidon right now. And then, you know, we should be able to just beat the Garganacl. So I'm still going to click Moongeist Beam. He can click Protect, I understand. But, oh yeah, I don't think Pulse picks up. So I might have to just double the Miraidon slot. So I think his only play is to, you know, go for the double here. But I think this is still, like, fine here. So I think he has to go for the... Yeah, he's doing... But again, there's still 1 more turn of Trick Room. We're not going to let him get this off here. So here's Dragon Pulse. Okay, yeah, that's good damage there. And here's the Moongeist Beam. So, wasted Helping Hand there. Maybe he thought I would target the Garganacl. I'm never targeting that thing. Okay. So, that's nice. Okay, and again, Salt Cure. Again, taking the chip. But Twisted Dimensions return to normal. So now we outspeed the Garganacl. Okay, so that's always going to be good. So now, again, just another Moongeist Beam over there, and a simple Thunderbolt is also pretty solid here. I don't think the Garganacl can beat this matchup here. 2-on-1 is too much. Again, no need to switch, right? It was never in threat. I had too much health. Trick Room was too good. Alright, and I never needed the Amoongus. He had so much against the Amoongus, but nothing for Trick Room itself, and as a result, Lunala just kind of went ham here. We got Lugia, Snorlax, and Gardevoir. What the heck is this? Alright, Lugia is annoying, but we do have Lunala. And we've got Meteor Beam, we've got Moongeist Beam. We're pretty much forcing the Lugia to Terra. There is a Snorlax, and that's a problem. You know, it could do well in Trick Room. I would imagine the Gardevoir also has a bit of a Trick Room matchup. Okay, but other than that, a lot of things are weak to Instant, so I'm still going to do Lunala Instant stuff. We're going to Parting Shot into the Ursaluna as well. I think Ursaluna also looks pretty good here. And then I can also bring the Raging Bolt here. I can bring Urshifu. I guess I can bring it for the Snorlax. Alright, and then I can also do Amoongus, all things considered. How do I want to do this? Urshifu's not terrible, but Amoongus is also like pretty good. Defensive backbone. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna go Ursh. Let's do Ursh. Gotta have something for the Snorlax there. The Ursh doesn't look good into the Iron Hands and the Rillaboom matchup, but I can do something to Snorlax and the Ogerpon. So there's that. But I do like Incin as a lead here against a lot of what he has. Okay, so it's Lugia Rillaboom. So right away we get a good Intimidate onto the Rillaboom. Okay, and we can also simply set Trick Room. Okay, now this is probably like just like strictly Calm Mind Lugia, so it's a problem. What is this? Is that Grassy Seed? Yeah, it's Grassy Seed, okay. But we do get an Intimidate. If it's multi-scale, I would love to remove that off the Lugia, but yeah, I think just getting off a Trick Room here while also clicking Fake Out into the Lugia is also going to be good. I can also try and click Knockoff. I kind of want to chip the Lugia here, so we're just going to go Knockoff into the Lugia, make him click Fake Out into the Incin. Punish him if he doesn't. That's the goal. Okay. Alright, so he's going to swap the Rillaboom. Oh, so this is going to be very punishing, depending on what that Lugia item is. It's going to be Snorlax, that's fine. He has that for the Trick Room matchup. There's the Force Terra, right? Somewhat. Depends on what he's doing here with Lugia. Looks like he's clicking an attack move here. Is that Terra normal? Okay, so that's quite useful. You know, in the subsequent turns when I can't actually click. Yeah, see, there's the Calm Mind. When I can't click a Ghost move into it. But now my Ursaluna can hit that. Okay. All right, and here's the knockoff. Is it leftovers? Oh, we get a crit. What is that? It's Life Orb. Oh my goodness. Alright, here's the Trick Room. Alright, so now we can just Parting Shot the Lugia and make it do like no damage. Okay. So we went for Calm Mind. Alright, so now I can't actually click this move. So Snorlax, I don't know what Snorlax can do. It might have a dark move, but overall, I kind of want to just chip it a little bit and just Parting Shot the Lugia. It can't really do that much damage, I would say. And let's go ahead and get Ursaluna in here. Oh, he's going for Yawn stuff. Okay, that's a good play. That's slightly annoying. Alright, so we weaken the Lugia here. Okay. And we're gonna go into the Ursaluna this turn. Okay, and then we'll be burned and you can't click Yawn into this. And then, unfortunately, we'll be forced to switch out the Lunala here. But that's still okay, because then we can just repivot the Incin back. Alright, so a little bit of chip into the Snorlax. Alright, as long as we hit, of course. So, fingers crossed again. And we do hit. Alright, so that's going to do some damage. Oh, that's very good damage. What am I saying? Alright, it's Aeroblast. Okay, so we do... we take that relatively well. Okay. And now... What is that? Lefties? It is lefties. Okay. So now Ursaluna can do something. Okay, yep, because now we're burned, we're locked and loaded. I am going to fall asleep next turn, so that's not good. So there's that. I literally cannot do anything here. So we're going to have to preserve the Lunala for later. Let's go into Incin now. And then we can hit something for big damage. I guess we can play the All My Friends Are Dead game. But... yeah, Facade also looks like my best play. I can also click Swords Dance. What does he have? He has the Rillaboom, right? So, yeah, let's just go into Incin here. Oh, yeah, wait. Let's just click Facade into the Snorlax. Let's just go. Alright, so swapping out. Okay, so this way we can get Fake Out next turn, ideally. Okay. Let's see if the Snorlax has Protect. I would imagine with leftovers you have Protect. But do you protect the Lugia is the question. Alright. Oh, he swaps the Lugia. Oh, that -1 Lugia wasn't doing it, huh? Alright, what comes in? It is the Rillaboom. Okay, I was never clicking the ground move there. Alright. Nope, no protect from the Snorlax. So Facade just removes that thing. That's good. Okay. So the grassy terrain is going to offset this burn a little bit. Alright, so that's one normal type gone. Alright, and what is this? The Ogerpon. Okay. The Hearthflame one. Ooh. Alright, so this would have been a great turn to repivot the Incin. So I think I will do that. So let's... Ooh, how many turns of Trick Room are left here? I do have 2 turns. Grassy Glide is not going to be good. But I have Fake Out, but if he fakes out my Incin, then Ursaluna is kind of cooked here. But let's see. I would like to click Flare Blitz. And I'm just going to protect over here. Let's see what he does. Alright, we're going to protect the Ursaluna. Okay, where are we going with this Fake Out or Grassy Glide shenanigans? There's the... Oh, he went into the Ursaluna. Okay, so then what did we do with the Ogerpon-Hearthflame? Oh no, that means this is a free Flare Blitz going into that Rillaboom slot. So, alright, there it is. Oh, Rillaboom lives on 1. Now that's a good EV. Oh, we get the lucky burn. Clover Luck coming in clutch somewhat. We do a little bit of damage to ourselves. Okay, but recovery is going to help our friend out here. But that actually helps me a little bit because this is a useful slot. Alright. Okay, so there's the burn chip, but again, like now he's not doing any damage, so I kind of like the Rillaboom staying there. Okay, I'm not mad about that. Okay, and Grassy Glide is just not gonna KO. So now what we can do is we can go for the parting shot into this slot. Okay, and then Ursaluna can also reswitch and repivot into the Lunala here, technically. Right? So let me do that. Right, because Trick Room is going to expire, and I can also get in my own Urshifu, but I think Lunala is also going to make sense here. So we'll just reposition here. Because I also expect the Protect coming out from the Ogerpon, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's see what he does here. Alright, Grassy Glide. Yep, that was going into the Rillaboom slot. That's fine. Okay. Oh, double. Oh, he didn't care. Oh, wow. So my Lunala does take some damage, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna reposition here. Okay, and now again, Trick Room is gone. Alright, that Rillaboom's doing no damage. Okay, and here is the Ursh. Okay, Grassy Glide and all, but still fine. Alright, so we're gonna make him make a play. Yeah, again, that Rillaboom at -1 is just not doing enough here. Alright, Twisted Dimensions return to normal, that's fine. Grassy Terrain is also gone. This is where Lugia kind of has to come into the game. But, again, if we just Terra, and I think he already Terra'd anyway. So, yeah, we're just going to get as much damage as we want. Alright, so Surging Strike, this is a Scarf. So I think I can pick up here. Surging Strikes. I think I have to Terra, actually. So we're gonna Surging Strikes here, okay, and then, what can I do? I guess I can just Moongeist Beam the Rillaboom, just kill it now, alright? Because I should be able to outspeed that Rillaboom. I don't think that Rillaboom is that fast, right? We're at 118. I think we'll be okay, and if not, then we know a speed tier. Alright, but most of these Rillabooms are living my Flare Blitzes these days. Alright, so there's the Follow Me, so... Alright, we're gonna kill this Ogerpon first. Okay, so Surging Strikes comes out. I think we can kill it. It shouldn't be that bulky. Oh, it's close. Okay, I think he lives on 1. Oh, it's close. Do I pick up? I think it's gonna be close. Yeah, okay, we get it. That's good. Whew! Alright, so it's a good Terra for the Urshifu. And now, do we outspeed the Rillaboom here? 118 Lunala speed. Okay. Yes. Alright, good. See, Rillaboom is slow. Alright. Okay, so now we take out the Rillaboom. This is good. Alright, and again, he clicked Terra Normal on his Lugia, which now means, you know, we can pretty much just destroy him. Alright, but we don't click the close combat yet. But we're gonna click Surging Strikes, and I'm gonna go back into Incin here. Okay. I don't think he can one-shot the Urshifu here. I think he just gives up. I still have all 4 options here. I can click Trick Room on this Lunala too, in the late game if I have to. But having Urshifu here is also quite convenient. And Lugia is very bulky. So I can always do Fake Out Close Combat next turn if I have to. Okay, so here we go. Surging Strikes. Alright, that's decent shit. That should be in range of Close Combat next turn. And then that should be all she wrote. Okay. And we're Scarf anyway, so we don't even have to technically Close Combat. Alright, there's the Aeroblast. He could crit me. Was that a crit? No, it wasn't. Alright, so now we just win. Alright, GG's. Oh yeah, Surging Strikes. I'm Scarf. Doesn't matter. Alright, Fake Out. Whew! Alright, Fake Out into the Lugia slot. Not that it matters, of course. That's just BM. But ladies and gentlemen, don't use Lugia. Alright, he could have picked any other Calm Mind restricted, like Terapagos. But instead, he chose Lugia. But I respect the choice. I don't blame him. It's ladder. He wants to have some fun, but his favorite Mon, Lugia, growing up, he's probably a 90s kid. So, we'll hand it to him for using Lugia on ladder. It's okay. It's a cool design. Just doesn't do any damage. Alright, there it is. Another Miraidon, and this is the... Yep, this is the Rajan 6. Okay. Yeah, everyone's got their own spin on it, so let's see. Alright. The problem with this for me is if he leads Miraidon and Ursaluna. However, that being said, I know that his Ursaluna is fast, so I can click Trick Room if he goes that route. And if he has the Discharge shenanigans, I can click Wide Guard. So that's the other thing. I can put immediate pressure by just doing Lunala Ursaluna. I can do that. Right? And this way you can't do like Discharge shenanigans. So I can do this. Okay, so that's, you know what? I'm gonna put pressure on him. Right? You want to stop my Trick Room, you're gonna stop the Ursaluna. And then, what do I want to do? Do I want to bring Incin into this? I could bring also Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt also looks like a play. My own Incin could be good. It's hard to bring Amoongus, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. All right, let's see how this works. All right, again, that is the Rajan 6, but the one piloting it is not Rajan. So we'll see how we do against our opponent here, and let's see how he leads it. Okay, again, I have to keep in mind the speed. I understand he's modest, Miraidon, and he's got a fast Ursaluna, almost max speed, right? Because under Tailwind that outspeeds the Shadow Rider. Alright, he's going Whimsicott Ursaluna. Oh, baby. Alright, so, I expect Encore shenanigans, so that means I might switch out already, but yeah, Trick Room looks like a play. And I can deal some chip damage into the Whimsicott. So how do we want to do this? Right? Because I know the Encore is coming potentially next turn, or Taunt. Alright, so I could even Swords Dance and be super aggressive, right? Let's do this. Let's see what he decides to do. Alright, let's be greedy. The Clover Greed was a thing back in Sword and Shield. We loved setup. There's Moonblast. Okay, looks like he's gonna try for the KO. There's the Blood Moon. I don't think this kills. Okay, Lunala survives. We get the free Trick Room, and we have Swords Dance pressure. Okay. And I expect Encore to come in next turn. And that means we're gonna blast that Blood Moon to smithereens. Okay? And now we're locked and loaded with the Ursaluna. Alright, this is how you have to be a little bit greedy. So, next turn, and then next turn we even have Fake Out pressure, right? So, we'll go into Incin now. We'll force him to protect, potentially. But now we're going to click Facade over here. Okay? and make him commit. Unless he clicks Encore into the Ursaluna, but then the Trick Room's still up. But maybe he just doesn't care, right? Let's see what he does. Okay. Wait. What happened? The software was closed because an error occurred. What the? Well, that's disappointing. Oh. Alright, we got the Tailwind Koraidon stuff. That looks like R6 as well for the rental. Okay. Well, there's Flutter Mane, there's Raging Bolt, there's Chi-Yu and Tornadus. A lot of special attackers here. He has to bring the Amoongus. The Trick Room is real, and he has no way to stop it unless he has Taunt on some of these things. So, I would imagine Sunny Day. It's like Tailwind, Bleak Wind, Sunny Day. Then do you have Taunt, or do you just have Protect? So that's another question. If I bring my own Raging Bolt, it could be good, especially if I have Snarl. The problem is the Flutter Mane, right? How do I want to approach this? I still like Lunala in this matchup just because it's pretty good into like a fighting type. I think just bringing the Amoongus is also like good, especially on their Trick Room stuff. I don't think I have to bring the Incineroar. I do want to bring the Raging Bull, and I do want to bring the Ursaluna. I think we'll do it like this. Yeah, it's a little interesting, but we'll make it work. If it's Flutter Chi-Yu, then I might just have to Terra Fairy, all things considered. Right? Or I might just click Wide Guard and then click the Spore button, but we'll see what he decides to do here. If it's Tornadus Chi-Yu, he might have Taunt, I don't know, but this is also why we led the Amoongus. To help us out here, what's it gonna be? It's Koraidon Amoongus. Yeah, see, he has to bring the Amoongus. That's his only Trick Room matchup. Now, he can't really hit the Lunala here, unless he clicks the Fire move. Meteor Beam is gonna be good, but not into Koraidon. So I can do this. And then what do I do? If he spores me, that's bad. I may just have to Terra Dark here, right? Because I need to redirect the Spore. So here's what we'll do. We'll Meteor Beam this. Okay, and then I will Spore. I will Terra Dark, and I will Spore. I will do it. I have to. Because if he spores Lunala, I'm cooked. Okay, and then at least this way, we're gonna just trade Spore Mons. Alright, so there's the Terra Dark. And if he clicks the fighting move, he clicks the fighting move. That means... yeah, I actually don't like this play at all. Alright, there's the Flare Blitz. He was definitely going to the Amoongus. Yeah, I do live, but again... I do expect Spore incoming. Yeah, there's the Rocky Helmet chip. Here's the Meteor Beam, of course. Going into the Amoongus. We're gonna trade Mons here. But I get to do other things. Okay. Okay, there goes the Amoongus. Okay. It's a Citrus Berry. So we're just gonna trade Spores here. Yeah, I'll think about this a little bit later. Like, wait. Alright, so there's the Spore. Spore number 1. Okay. And of course, Spore number 2 going out here onto the Koraidon. So we trade Spores. Alright, and now we can bring in the Ursaluna. I can do that. Unless he wants to Spore my Amoongus. Alright, so we can click Moonblast over here, of course. But I can also redirect. Do I go into the into the Ursaluna? That's a tough play to make. All in Puff is also in play. How do I do this? I'm gonna protect this turn. Let's see what he decides to do. Does he Spore my Amoongus? Alright, we're both gonna take turns. of our sleep. So Koraidon takes a turn of sleep. Okay. I'm gonna take a turn of sleep. I teared my Amoongus. Alright, and there's a Spore. Oh boy. Alright. We're gonna pray we wake up. Alright, we're gonna Moongeist Beam this. And I'm gonna take this hit here. Okay, I will get Spored. But I do need to preserve the Amoongus a little bit. So we're gonna hope that Lunala wakes up here and we remove the Koraidon. I also maybe, let's see. First, let's see the results. Okay. Special attack boost, of course. Koraidon stays asleep. Does Lunala wake up here? Okay, Lunala stays asleep. Alright, so we're gonna have a lot of sleepy mons here. Alright, and he heals the Koraidon. Very smart play. Okay. He actually, yeah, so now I'm forced to just remove this Amoongus here. Okay. But now I have Dragon Pulse. So if he stays asleep, that's good for me. Alright, and if he redirects, so be it. Koraidon's fast asleep. Okay. Lunala wakes up, that's good. Alright, now it's a +1 Moongeist Beam. Can Amoongus live this? The answer is no. Okay? So, we get a little bit fortunate with the sleep turns. And Dragon Pulse, thanks for the Sun boost, my friend. Enjoy this +1 Dragon Pulse. Enjoy. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, I can't say I made the perfect turn 1 play. But I did need to live at least a Flare Blitz. I would have to rethink my matchup a little bit. Here's the Chi-Yu. Still not over, right? What is this? Electro. That's the Raging Bolt too. So everything here is going to do a lot. But if he has Snarl, we can always Wide Guard. All we have to do is just remove the Chi-Yu and we're okay. This may not be the best place for Lunala to chill, but we do have Wide Guard. So he might have like Dark Pulse. What is it? Like Heat Wave, Overheat, Dark Pulse, Snarl? Right? I don't think you have Heat Wave, Overheat, Snarl, Dark Pulse, right? So, Dark Pulse, not super great. I may have to go into the Amoongus or Ursaluna here. But I can still be aggressive and click Moongeist Beam. I can click Trick Room now, right? If he lets me have it. And that's going to be really good. And then I'm going to click Snarl over here. Oh, wait. Heating Terra, right? Oh, shoot. Oh, he has Protect. Wait. Then, do I... Okay, he Snarls. That's so much damage. Okay. I should have Snarled myself. Okay. Still fine, because now... Is it fine? Because now his Raging Bolt outspeeds. But... Now I can just Thunderclap him. Okay, never mind. Oh no. Alright. Snarl is punishing. Like I can't click Moongeist Beam. I think he just outspeeds me. But I do outspeed the Chi-Yu, so there's that. So I can just chip him and Snarl him back. What if I did the Wide Guard play? And then just Snarl him back, right? Let's see. Yeah, there's the Terra. I know this is probably what is it? Terra Fairy? Okay. Terra Electric. Okay, so Snarl's gonna be very important here. Okay. So let's see what happens here. So here is the Wide Guard. So if he clicks Snarl, it ain't gonna work here. Alright, and I do have the slower Raging Bolt, technically the faster one, so that's good for me. If he kills Lunala, I get the free switch into Ursaluna, so that's also very nice, if he does do that. It is just straight... This also works if he goes for it. Okay, we blocked it. Okay, but I do have to make quick work here. All things considered. Alright, so I have the slower Raging Bolt. So, if I can get off another Moongeist Beam, how many turns of Trick Room are left? I still have 3 turns. I do have to try here. He did have Protect on that thing. So maybe I just go into the Chi-Yu slot and just try and remove it. And just go T-Bolt. Let's see. Oh, he just canceled. Okay, well, alright. So he... Oh, does that mean he was... Ah, maybe he was Scarf or something. Who knows? But I feel like we were still in a good spot. Alright, folks, so there's the rental. Again, give Lunala a try. I feel like it's in a decent spot in regulationG. Not as good as some of your other restricteds, right? Like a Terapagos or a Calyrex Ice Rider. But Lunala is just a solid, good B tier mod that, again, you can win a tour with. It's bulky, it's aggressive, but you do need support for it. And I feel like we have the support options here with Incineroar Amoongus. And even the Ursaluna over here, right? So give this one a go. Let us know how you do. And again, if you're trying to go to Los Angeles or some other regional NAIC, for example, make sure you sign up on the channel for coaching, and then you can message me on Discord. And then from there, we can plan our one-on-one session. All right, but we'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.